So do zodiac signs have anything to do with narcissists and how they act and how they behave? If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about just that, astrology and toxic narcissistic people. Is there a correlation? Stay tuned, like and subscribe. So, can I ask you a real question, please? I mean, yeah, I would prefer that you ask me a real question and not a fake one. I mean, you know what I meant. So, why do you keep cheating on me? I mean, I don't really have an answer for that. Maybe it's because I'm a Leo. A Leo? Wait. I thought you were a Cancer. No. You misheard me. I said I'm a Cancerous Leo. I was born on July 31st. The end of July Leos and the beginning of August Leos are completely different. I mean, your birthday is irrelevant. Like, so what is that? What does that have to do with you cheating on me? It's hard to explain. It's intuitive. It's just like my rising sun sign is a Scorpio, and Scorpios sting. So I'm stinging. I'm stinging other people. I'm cheating. I don't know. How are you blaming your zodiac sign on your toxic behaviors? I don't know. Does the werewolf blame the moon for making him howl? So, welcome back, beautiful people. So, before we hop into today's episode, y'all make sure you subscribe to my newsletter / email list. The link is in the description of every single video. You don't want to miss the things that I have coming out. Kids book, my own book, courses. Oh my goodness. A lot of stuff is coming out. A lot of stuff is in the works, y'all. But yeah, y'all. Come on now. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Do you think that being narcissistic, being toxic, has anything to do with the date and time that you were born? Some people do, y'all. Some people absolutely do. Y'all saw the skit. Yeah, I was playing around and joking in the skit and whatnot, but that's actually very similar to conversations that people have, y'all. When I'm doing my one-on-ones over Zoom, which I still do, you can go to mentalhealness.net to check those out. But that's one of the things that a lot of people will say right there, y'all. It's just like, do you think you're dealing with a narcissist? No, I don't think I'm dealing with somebody narcissistic. They're just a Leo. They're just a Cancer. They have a rising moon sign of an Aries, and this is how they act. And I like y'all. To me personally, I'm not trying to bash y'all, but I personally do not think that astrology signs have anything to do with how you act. This is just me. Your zodiac sign has nothing to do with how you act. That becomes an excuse that narcissistic people can use in order to try to manipulate you with. Like, oh, I'm behaving this way because I was born at 8:23 p.m. on August the 6th. And you're just like, you're a Leo. That's what it is. Oh, why didn't you tell me that? Or they'll lie about their zodiac signs. If you're into zodiac astrology stuff, they'll lie to you about it, y'all. They'll lie about the time that they were born, the date they were born, all that type of stuff. If you say, oh, I can't deal with another Cancer, guess what they're not going to be? They're not going to be a Cancer, or they'll just give you the side quest excuse of being their rising sign or their moon sign or whatever the signs are, y'all. But me personally, I don't think narcissism has anything to do with astrology, zodiac stuff has anything to do with how you act. That's just me. I know a lot of people believe that, don't believe that as well, but that's just me, y'all. It's an excuse that narcissistic, toxic people use to try to cover up their behaviors, to try to justify their actions and whatnot. And there's also something that people on the other side of the dynamic use as well. The survivors, victims. Sometimes this comes out of your mouth. This is something that you say. It's not just. So I do talk to some narcissists, but most of the people that bring up the astrology signs are the survivors or the victims of it, and they just, I'm going to try to avoid Cancers from now on. No more Cancers, y'all. Every sign has narcissistic people. That matter of fact, if you made it this far, leave the zodiac sign of your narcissistic person or their birth date. Just so everybody else can see that that it crosses is not one set time, is not one set sign. Everybody can see that it crosses the line of everybody having the possibility of being toxic narcissistic. That's why I feel like just leave it zodiac sign, Cancer, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, whatever it is, y'all. Whatever it is, leave it in the comment section so other people can see that it's not just that sign. There's no specific sign that you should avoid. Pay attention to the behaviors. So I don't care if they got a rising sign, a moon sign, whatever it is. If they toxic as hell, leave them alone. If you just getting to know them, you're just getting started in the relationship space, the relationship dynamic, and you realize that they're toxic as hell, leave them alone. Don't try to justify it. Don't try to just, oh, they're a Scorpio. And Scorpio, Scorpios, every Scorpio I've ever been with has been this way. So this is just what it is. No, yeah, I promise you. Because I know what y'all wondering. If y'all are new here, you'll be like, well, Lee, when is your birthday? What sign are you? I would like to know what sign you are. Yo, I was born July 14th, 1985. I am a Cancer. That's who I am. You see what I'm saying? That's who I am. That's what I have going on. But my twin brother has the exact same birthday and is not a narcissist. You see what I'm saying? Exact same birthday, not narcissistic. You see what I'm saying? That's why just like I have real life examples of that you can be toxic and be any sign. You know what I mean? That's the mindset. That's the dynamic that so many people face in these, it's just in this life. And I'm just telling y'all, if you're dealing with a narcissistic, toxic person, y'all, this is part of it. This is literally part of it right here. This is the life. This is the life that you have to deal with. This is the life that you have to go dealing for. They're going to make excuses for their behavior. If you're into zodiac astrology type stuff, they might not even care about that type of stuff, but they might just get into it to love bomb you it. They might just get into it to make it seem like y'all have something in common. You know what I mean? I'm into zodiac stuff too. I need my chart read. I need my chart read. I need to get my birth certificate so I can get my chart read. Y'all, pay attention to the behaviors. Don't rationalize it based on their zodiac sign. Don't do none of that wildness, y'all, because at the end of the day, toxic is toxic no matter what time that you were born, no matter what your birthday is. If you toxic as hell, you're toxic as hell. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it goes to. That's just how it ends up being right there. Toxic is toxic. I promise you at the end of the day. Don't let people make excuses for their behaviors based on the time, their birth date, or their birth chart. And don't you make excuses for their behavior based on their birth chart or their birth date or whatever either. So don't you do it either. It's not just a narcissistic person doing this. Don't you, survivor, victim, whoever you are, don't you do the same thing as well. Don't let them get free, escape accountability because they were born at 4 o'clock. No. Pretty much, y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure if you haven't already, leave your zodiac sign or leave the person's zodiac sign and you deal in there. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, y'all, Matthew, this is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video, y'all. I am truly eternally grateful for every single one of y'all that support the channel in any way, shape, or form. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that we can reach more people, to help more people. The self-love brand is available. I'm strong. I love me. It's a self-love brand. The self-love journal is available on Amazon as well to help you rebuild that self-love and identity, during the toxic relationship. Also, look into joining the channel memberships to get more behind the scenes perks and things like that, y'all. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Thanks.